the Chewy Sprees, right?
What's a spree?
Oh, wait, no, I did like Shockers, actually.
Shockers are good as fuck because they have such a good chew.
What's a shocker?
The candy? You never had the Shocker
What's
candy?
a spree?
They're both like the same.
I don't know. Ask the criminals looting Louis Vuitton.
Oh, these are good as fuck.
Right? Chewy Sprees? Fucking
No,
delicious.
I really like these.
The chewy ones. The hard ones are fucking gross.
Shocker.
Shocker candies were fucking delicious.
Spider-Man villain.
Those I don't remember.
It's basically the same thing as
I like
the Spree.
the tube one.
But yeah, the tube.
Oh.
But they
Yeah.
were like
I remember these
super
sweet tarts.
sour.
I don't remember these.
Super sour.
Some of that shit I couldn't deal with.
The Warheads were rough sometimes.
Warheads, like, it's too
But,
much.
like you get not the lemon ones. You get like any other flavor, like the black cherry.
too
That
much.
shit was amazing.
I
No,
pucker
the
up.
lemon I liked.
I pucker
The
up.
lemon you liked?
Oh, I love.
Ooh.
Dude, I had. That's like what my
You were that
tongue
kid
is.
putting like 2 lemons in at once.
Dude.
Like, oh shit, look at him.
Here's a bag of lemons.
I remember like when we were super young, we did some type of like thing with apples to like figure out what type of taste buds like you have more of. That plus at the dentist one time, she told me I had a weird distribution of taste buds. And she said like I have way more like sour ones and stuff, and that's why I don't like.
What?
I
Your
was-
dentist told you this?
Yeah, the same lady
Do
that told
they
me
scan your tongue?
And it was the same lady that told me I like make too much saliva.
What?
Yeah, and that's why like
What's
I
your
don't get.
dentist number, bro? I want to get hooked up with her. She sounds
Nah,
fucking...
this was the lady in Queens who
Oh,
did it. It was
shit.
like it was like a business out of a house type thing, but like the whole house was like gutted.
She
for,
was
like,
all.
medical.
She was
equipment.
also like a shaman too.
No, it was a dentist.
Oh, you have very good taste buds.
But that's my teeth are yellow, but I don't get cavities because they're coated with saliva.
That's why your teeth are yellow.
Yeah, I brush the shit out of them, but they stay yellow. But I don't get cavities.
Because you have a lot of saliva. You have a wet mouth.
a wet mouth. Ladies,
I
he's
think
got
my
a wet
Maybe
mouth.
that's your superpower.
I
Maybe
think
everybody
my
has.
tongue presses on like some type of a gland or whatever. I think my tongue's too big. It's just constantly hitting like, oh, keep
You do have a
making
lot of
saliva.
lip smacks in the mic. It's bad.
I should not be on the pod.
What if what if everybody had a superpower and yours was that? It was just
That's how my hero is. Some people
You
get
get to
shitty
just-
powers like that.
you just get to like just secrete saliva
That's literally how my hero is.
like a river.
Yes.
There's a guy that does that?
No, it's just like what you can end up with some shitty power like
That would
that.
suck.
That probably is a power someone will have at some point.
That'd be my
like, that's
shit.
right up their alley.
I'd get something gay. I fucking know.
Yeah, but they would like make a gun for him that like connects to his fucking mouth. And then he shoots fucking water at people or saliva.
Oh, so like they make anything work.
They can if you have the willpower to be a good hero. You still have to train and stuff. You can't just like
I want a gun.
yeah,
Now give me a
and
gun.
then suck at crime fighting. Still got to be like
Are there villains?
no dumb fuck.
So there's some heroes.
No, I watch. They go on patrol every day, and they're like,
It's a good.
"Sir, we've done it again."
It's a good town.
You ever put that shit on your tongue that like changes your taste buds?
No,
Oh, I've seen that.
It's wild.
I
Where
didn't
like
know that was
where
a
people
thing.
like suck on a lemon and like it tastes like
It tastes amazing. Tastes like super like sugary and like sweet. Like it tastes like candy. You like put like I think it was like a tablet or something. You like put it on your tongue. You like move it around
Yeah.
so it gets like all like the taste buds.
or like vinegar tastes like good.
Yeah, it's. I didn't try
Tastes-
vinegar because
tastes like apples, something.
fucking
I
super
don't know.
weird. But I like a bunch of
wouldn't
like
that hurt,
sour
though? Even if it
lemons.
tastes good, just
Yeah,
have like a bunch of vinegar in your stomach.
probably wouldn't enjoy it.
I don't think
Yeah.
you drink it. I think you just like swish in your mouth and spit it out.
Wow.
Maybe an apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, something good.
I don't know.
Something nice, clean.
It's weird that you can actually fucking just go buy some shit like I'm gonna change your taste buds.
And it wears off.
Yeah,
That'd be weird to like.
you just keep it forever,
Crazy.
and then you just love lemons. You just eat them like
That's what I'm
fucking
saying.
candy.
Wouldn't it be funny
Eat
to
'em
like?
apples.
Wouldn't it be funny like to secretly dose somebody for like a month
They have no idea.
and they have no idea?
I think they're dying.
They're like, what the fuck?
Doctor, I can't figure it out.
Like everything I eat, it tastes different. What do you? No, everything's fine. What are you talking about? Everything's fine.
It'd be funny if you synced it up with like a big shroom trip or something. And it comes back down. You just keep those. And it's like, dude, I haven't been the same. Like, can't taste
Lemons
foods
taste like
anymore.
chocolate.
I can't eat fucking pizza.
It'd be fucked up.
Doesn't know which life is real. Oof, oof.
You probably
those
wouldn't get
people.
scurvy if you were a pirate. Because you'd be eating a lot of lemons.
Right.
Because you'd like it.
Well, it'd be good for poor people because they could just like make
Suck on lemons.
they could anything that tastes bad be like make this taste good now. I'll just eat this all the time.
Suck on this lemon, you poor son of a bitch.
You ever watch that dude Weird History on YouTube?
Yeah.
He,
I watch his Snapchat. I don't not.
He's like the same shit. He did one of like medieval food. It's fucking gross. It's so it's all just like meat pies and like the meat is like rats
And it's like all salt, right? Because they had to like
the
preserve
preservative,
everything.
yeah.
So it's just like a
salty as fuck.
you'd hate it. Yeah.
Ugh.
It's not chicken. It's like beasts that they kill.
And I guess like because
all red
because sewage or like sewers weren't invented, so they were just throwing shit in the street.
Well,
and it
they
was
were
going in the
forgotten.
water. Yeah, they're forgotten.
They've been invented.
Let's remember that.
The black man. He invented the sewer.
The black man invented the sewer.
I was reading the back of that Dr. McGillicuddy's thing because it has like some little blurb about like maybe it was that or the sour thing I was reading on the back of the candy. But they both had little blurbs. Maybe it was the sour thing. That was what I was thinking about. Not that one, different one. But it was talking about how like Dr. Shocker like was released from the fucking prison. I don't know. Between that and the Dr. McGillicuddy thing, they both had like the same story on it of like that's how this incredible creation happened is like a mad scientist fucking cooked this shit up. And both times reading the thing, my dumb ass is like, yeah, it's probably like I totally forgot what I was going to say. It's crazy. The fuck were we talking about? Wow, you actually got the button right. What were we talking about?
You're talking about Dr. McGillicuddy's. I assume you're going to go some conspiracy route
Yeah.
about how the Dr. Shocker is
Oh, Dr. Yakub. That's what I was going to say.
Dr. Yakub from
Yeah.
what?
The Black Israelite mythology. The guy that creates the white race.
Oh, of course.
The evil black scientist.
Well, mythology. How do you spell his name?
Yakub. Dr. Yakub.
Oh, that guy, he did it. Okay.
That one.
In the beliefs of the Nation of Islam, NOI, sometimes spelled, a black scientist who lived 6,600 years ago and began a creation of the white race. He is said to have done this through a form of selective breeding, which is referred to as grafting. She is living on the island of Patmos? Where's this? A Greek island. Of course the Greeks are doing this shit. The Greeks created. So what he's saying is that the Greeks were black. The Nation of Islam
He's saying everyone was black until this happened.
States that Jacob
Technically,
is the
Greeks do
biblical
draw
Jacob.
those people as black
Look at this.
on those things.
What's
Then-
that?
Greeks draw like people as black on those vases. Think about that.
I think that is something to think about.
We're tan. One of the
You're an olive
Mediterranean.
people.
The Nation of Islam's mythology states that Yaqub is the biblical Jacob.
Aku?
No.
The shape-shifting master of darkness?
Ego!
An unspeakable evil.
He is an African, dude. Displays that NIO to history. Under the current leader, Louis Frank, claiming that modern science. This is too much.
Eric Andre has Flavor Flav on. Is like, you also said that Farrakhan is a prophet. Yeah, Dr. Yakub.
What's the Nation of Islam? So that's the Nation of Islam is black Israelites.
What is the
No.
Nation of Islam, Zach?
I believe. I don't know where they all start and where they end, but I know there's like black Israelites are the people that yell at you in the streets of New York that you're an evil white person.
This guy's white as fuck. He's
Black Muslims is like Malcolm X, and then Muslims are like that's just the religion.
Here we go. Black nationalism.
You stand by that?
Oh, so
I think
I
that's
see-
the biggest one, and then it goes Black Muslims is Malcolm X, and then there's black Israelites, and yeah, those are people wearing like dashikis.
Okay, so that's like it's
That
like a
yell
more
at you.
it's like a concentrated. As you get deeper, you get more concentrated.
As far as I understand it, like, yeah, I don't know where like
So
with
it's
the
like
belief system.
Christianity, but then it's like you got your fucking.
What's the
Catholics
concent-
over here?
what's
They're
the
doing-
concentrated-
You got your
You got
Baptists
fucking,
yelling
that
at
shit.
Marines' funerals.
Yeah, fucking crazy
Yeah,
people.
those are the people yelling at white people in the
You got
street.
like
Same thing.
okay, so we got black nationalists here. What's a white nationalist?
Well,
You
we
know what a
the
white
whites
nationalist
fucking
is, so
it's a
then
Nazi,
think
it's
about what a
fucking
black
crazy
yeah.
ass.
I spell nationalist.
Keep going.
Keep going. I don't know.
No.
keep
Oh.
working it out.
White nationalism.
Bookmark this. How's that the logo for it?
I don't.
Because they can't display anything else.
Oh.
Oh, is that what it is?
Probably.
That makes sense.
I was
I
like, what a
don't think
weird
they
logo.
can display some other shit.
Oh yeah, black
Google what
nationalism.
their
has
logo
the same
is.
thing.
Google what their logo is that they can't show.
It's actually a good.
Logo?
Hope it's crazy.
Oh,
is it that?
Oh, that's like it's.
Is
the
it the
Klan's
swastika
thing.
on the shield?
I bet that's it. That has to
With the
be it.
Confederate flag.
Or it's this thing.
If it was a swastika
White.
Confederate flag, that would have really set it off for me.
What's a black nationalist?
Yeah, look that up. We know what a white nationalist is. White nationalists are like the tiki torch people.
Tiki torch people.
Remember that shit?
I remember
Yeah,
that
you know.
shit.
What I'm saying. Much cooler flag.
Is that the Islam flag?
That's Black
Or
Liberation
is that the
flag.
Palestine flag?
Black American Heritage.
Is that
Black
the
Power Confederate.
This is like the villain from the first season of Korra.
villain you went with? Wow.
He's a freedom fighter villain. If that helps.
I feel like the fist is overused.
That's what I'm saying.
A lot of
kinda like
people.
corny.
A lot of people use the fist. Look
Kind
at
of
this
corny.
one.
That looks the African American Confederate flag.
That's
That's just
interesting.
so
Damn.
confused.
I'm
on
gonna
that one.
I'm gonna fly that flag at my house
so confused.
and just see where
And just
See-
stare people down.
see where that goes.
What's up?
Black sun. That's fucking terrifying. That's gross. Ugh.
Well, I'm glad we got that covered.
Yeah, no, that was nice.
Glad we figured that out. I have two topics.
I got one in here.
um,
You guys watch Rick and Morty?
I haven't seen any of the new shit, and I haven't seen probably the last two.
It's good. They did it right.
Seasons.
They did it right. They didn't fuck the voices up. Just kept them and
Oh.
didn't acknowledge a goddamn thing.
Oh, well, good.
As they should. They fucked up solar opposites. Sorry, go ahead.
Some dude, Stuart Seldowitz. He was the national security advisor for us during the Obama administration. I think I've seen this. This dude goes around to the street carts.
I've
on
seen
New
this
York.
fucking guy. Yes, I almost put
he-
this in the thing. What's his name?
He just he fucks with them going Stuart Seldowitz. And he just goes up to like the Middle Eastern dudes in the street carts and is like, "Yeah, you're a terrorist. You're a terrorist. You should I should call the police on you. You shouldn't be on the street." And he's like, "I have a license and I was born in America." He goes, "Prove it. Prove it you were born in America. You're a terrorist."
You terrorist.
A politician does this?
I don't know if he still does shit, but during Obama's administration, he was the national security advisor. This is how, like, just openly racist against Middle Eastern people, and he was over there being like, "I think we should a quick carpet bomb would be good." Like that's who was calling shots.
Jesus Christ.
Damn, it's the
He's like, "Buddy, like, why are you doing this? Move along. I don't have to move. You have to move. You can't be here."
is the audio set up?
No, it's not plugged in.
Oh, no, you're good. Yeah, it's fucked up.
I can plug it in.
The dude just keeps going like,
We should never do
please
that.
move it on, move it on, move it on.
Yeah, some people are fucking crazy.
Isn't it weird to think of a racist Jew?
No.
Why? Yeah, no.
What?
It's like,
Have
oh
you-
god.
Not to be a dick. Have you like met many Jewish people?
Yeah.
I
What?
haven't met many Jews.
It'd be way weirder for him to not be racist.
I don't fucking know.
I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of Jews that out there that are not racist.
Yeah, but like
in
if you're
any
gonna
way.
make a comment, like that would be the way to. That would be the weird one of a stereotype, anyway. Again, like not even the masses, but just like if you're gonna do an accent of like, ugh, like, yeah, anyone that doesn't look like them, they're like,
That's a little much. That's a little too much for me.
yeah. They literally live in their own neighborhoods. What are you talking about?
It's too much.
They literally believe in segregation.
That's their main idea.
Yeah.
God.
Did you watch the Big Vape documentary on Netflix?
No, I want to.
It's actually pretty good.
Was it?
Yeah.
That sounded like it could have been like a fucking reality show where they compete in like vaping mini games and shit. The Big Vape.
Big Vape.
Netflix.
Who's the best
Dude.
trick shot?
Yeah.
Vaping trick shots.
I'd give it 5 minutes.
Just for the cringe.
Yeah, just there's another
I
show
was
on
watching
Netflix.
Bully
I'll go,
Beatdown.
oh,
I watched the 2 episodes I found.
great shit, man.
I
Great
loved
shit.
it.
Yeah, fucking. It's like basically like vaping was like this guy's thesis to get like out of college.
To get people to start vaping?
No, like it just like was his thesis. Like he just like wanted to make like a safe cigarette,
Really?
and like he just got like fucked along.
Is
the
it
way.
safer?
Yes,
But it's bad.
it's still bad 1,000%.
So
but
what-
like it's 1,000. It's much safer than.
Let
a
me ask you
cigarette.
something, and this is an interesting topic. I'm glad you brought this up. Does the because I have a theory. Does the vaping, and then you'll probably write a thesis on this. I have a theory that when you vape,
Let's us be the judge of that.
when you vape, it puts heavy metals in your body, right? And now with those heavy metals, your body then acts almost like a receiver from the 5G networks that have been put around the
Yes.
entire country.
Yes.
So now acting as a receiver, because now everybody's vaping. There's heavy metals in the food, all these forever chemicals in your food, and all this other bullshit.
Fluoride.
Your body's acting like a receiver for all these high frequency 5G waves. That's what's slowing us down and fucking us up.
That's why everyone's a box of fucking rocks nowadays.
Was that in the documentary?
You know what my mom's
It wasn't in the
car
documentary.
has?
Interesting. Okay.
You know what my mom's car has on it? It has a thing that beeps if she's like idling at a red light or whatever. There's cars in front of her. Her car dings and says like the car in front of you is moving now
Yeah.
because everyone's on their fuck every day. We watch someone at the green light sit there for a minute before
Yeah.
someone honks.
I've noticed that with my car dying. 'Cause my car's been dying. I've been getting fucked over at the mechanics.
They jerked around.
I dropped it off at the dealership today. They're gonna fuck me hard, and
Germans.
but they love it. Interesting side topic. Volkswagen, started by Adolf Hitler. He's the founder of Volkswagen, Adolf Hitler.
I know that they used
Real gearhead
VWs
that
all the
one.
time. I didn't know that it was started by.
Get it?
Isn't
Because
that
he was on
interesting?
meth.
Clever, Zach. Very clever.
Thank you. We should have a scoreboard for jokes. That'd be good for fun. Make it a competition.
Yes.
That's always the best for comedy.
Ding. But
I won the
Just
jokes.
come loaded.
Yeah.
Volkswagen, or my car's been dying at red lights and like stop signs. It's like
really dangerous.
it's fucking terrifying. Whenever it's idling or whenever it's in park, it just fucking dies. I've been taking my lunches cold. My cold
Sometimes
car.
when he creeps out to like make a turn and just dies, and then you're like half crept, and it's like, ooh.
Stop the car, put it in park, start it back up again, get going. It's crazy. It's disgusting. But no, stopping at red lights, because I'll stop at a red light, I'll turn my car off, and I'll sit there. And I sit, and when the light turns green, I go, and I start the car, and I want to get going. But that dude's on his phone. This dude's on his phone. That guy's on his phone. I fucking wait 20 seconds, and then my car dies again, and I got to start it up again.
Yeah.
These fucking animals. No one's paying attention. Driving's fucking terrifying now.
The amount of people I see with the fucking they got like the hands free thing, which is great. You got it like plugged into the
Yeah.
like the fucking the windshield. You got it on the
Yeah.
vent. But then I see people watching fucking TVs.
Constantly.
They're just watching movies.
No, I can't.
While fucking driving.
I can't fucking handle it. I can't wait till self-driving cars. I can't. I want nobody to drive on the road again.
I don't like.
Nobody should be driving.
I don't know about self-driving.
Nobody should be driving.
I don't
should be
think
just. It should be you walk out to your car and the door opens, and you sit in the car and the door shuts.
Well, with the
And then-
rise of automation, we're gonna need more jobs. So my theory is that everyone should have like a Middle Eastern guy drive them around. 'Cause
Drive
they're
them
the best
around.
drivers,
Or a Jew. Whoever wins this war.
most effective drivers.
Whoever wins this war has to be the drivers for the U.S. Or whoever loses. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because then their land will go to the other people, and they would ship the rest of the people over to the U.S. to become drivers.
Well,
But
it's not really.
I'd like a Jewish driver. Some good advice.
No. Your version of a Jew. Good
I'm
advice.
Yeah.
What are you talking
Just
about?
some good financial advice. Something good.
From someone who started off with inheritance.
Yeah.
Little thing called Jew gold.
I was watching a documentary on the
Episode
Rothschilds.
title.
Jew gold. Jew gold, people.
Should fucking label those.
Yeah, we should. Yeah. Here's an interesting one. Homo Alone. Homo Alone. The sequel
Yes.
to the sequel.
We cooked this one up.
This is what the sequel is. Lost in New York. Maybe
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
I added
leads.
this.
Maybe that's what leads to speaking with a Chinese accent.
Yes, because he doesn't have Chinese people in that rich white neighborhood outside Chicago. It's the 90s.
Yeah.
Chinese people aren't there yet.
No. Homo
The sequel,
Alone.
he goes to New York City. Plenty of Chinese people there. He gets lost, lives with them, picks up his Chinese accent. Then the burglars come. Homo.
Is this what it is? I don't remember this at all. Did you put this in here?
I put the parentheses part in, yeah.
Homo Alone.
Because I was like, we know how to make him gay. How do we make him Chinese?
I'm gonna put this down by Roman concrete.
Like Roman concrete.
No, don't put it by Roman concrete. We got it.
Homo Alone.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a gay Chinese man. Home
He
Alone.
is a gay Chinese.
Obviously, he's a gay Chinese.
Well, I'm thinking it's Macaulay Culkin with a Chinese accent. You think it's a Chinese man? We could do that.
That's a good. I like that spin.
He lives in a Chinese tenement, and the house gets raided, and everyone gets deported, and then he shows back up, and he's the only one there. And now he's home alone.
Mom, I'm home alone. And now because his,
Homo alone.
and now because his parents are gone, he doesn't have the very strict restrictions. He could finally come out as gay.
Yes, this is his version of like eating too much candy and ice cream
Yes.
and stuff. Is he gets to have like
He's on
hardcore
Grindr
gay
now.
sex.
Yeah, now he gets to download Grindr on the family iPad.
Yeah, he turns the Buddha statue towards the wall
Yes.
so he can't watch.
Home Alone.
Jesus Christ.
That's a movie.
I'd say.
We wrote a skit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab the notebook.
No, we got it. What was it?
Oh, should we give? No, we'll unveil it as a skit.
No, that's true.
Yeah,
We can tease it.
it's. Oh, we kind of did it on the pod in the first place, I guess. It's a trading post for liberals to exchange their gear for supporting causes.
So, for
'Cause they
example,
don't care about
everybody
the old cause. when
everybody
new
had
one
the Black
starts.
Lives Matter stickers, right? What happened? Ukraine. Okay. You get rid of the Black Lives Matter sticker. But now you had it. You bought it. You bought the flags. You bought all the gear. You
If
bought
you
the
bring that
shirts.
back to us, we give you a better rate
We'll
on
swap
your
it.
new Ukraine flag.
We'll swap it.
You bring your Ukraine flag
One-to-one
back, we're going to
swap.
give you a better rate on.
Oh,
and this is a tricky one. Do you want Israel or do you want Palestine?
Well, guess what? We offer guidance.
We offer guidance. Go sit down over there. Where do you live?
Where do you live? We'll help you. How's that? That's a good company. It's going to be an ad for that company.
What would you call it?
Crisis swap. It's all right,
That's
right?
not bad. That's not bad. I'll give it to you. That's not bad. That's not bad.
And what about this? A people zoo in Madagascar.
Yeah. you get me in the door.
Created by the Nazis. Speaking of white nationalists.
No. It's an outrageous idea. You know, you do have to admire the gumption. Adolf. He really got...
I don't know if admire is.
I'm just saying that, you know, you set a goal. A lot of people set goals they don't get to. He set an outrageous goal that he's achieved somehow.
I'm going to talk about a dream.
I'm just saying, like, the man moved mountains. It's not like think of
in Antarctica.
Think about if he was a force for good. Like Donnie J. You see people keep comparing the quotes. They keep saying Trump keeps saying things Hitler said accidentally.
Oh my god.
I don't mean to do it. I don't mean to do it.
Yeah,
Wow.
It was like an infographic thing. What'd you Google?
Trump versus Hitler.
No, not versus. Put like quotes instead. Trump quotes Hitler. It's like the same idea, but just with like some modern American flair on it. Ah, no, this isn't it. It was a tweet I saw.
An X. An
Yeah,
X.
that's
X-
so dumb.
An X video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching some X video. I was swiping through the X video shorts.
They have that.
Yo,
now.
I was just about to say, does Pornhub have shorts?
They have that now. I just saw that.
Really?
I haven't been watching nearly as much porn, but I was on.
They have
the other
shorts
day.
now.
Yeah, they have shorts now. It's crazy.
What is it?
Shorts?
Yeah, I know, but like, is it just the bust? It's just like,
Anything.
really?
It's anything.
Is it for like a minute or less, just like a YouTube?
I think so. Yeah.
Are they like well put together? Or is it just like, is it like,
well put together?
like a-
Why are you acting
Is
like
there craftsmanship behind it?
it's not one fucking guy making short? It's the same variety that porn
I know,
has.
but is it,
now
are they
the
doing it like,
production
are they doing it
detail.
like, is it like a clip of the full video?
It's like a
Or is it-
guy holding his phone over him fucking a girl, and then that's it for like a minute. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What are you?
I didn't know. I didn't know if it was like an advertisement for a longer video. I didn't know what they
Maybe.
were doing. I didn't know what was happening.
Maybe some of them.
I didn't know.
are.
I didn't know if they were cutting it and doing different angles in the short, or if it was just. I didn't know. It was just as simple as.
I have to cut you.
I didn't know it was as simple as that. I didn't know.
You should check it out for yourself. Form your own opinion.
Let's check it out. Do you think they sell? How awful it is filming a movie. I can only imagine filming a porno. How terrible that must be. Filming a movie, like a movie scene with 30 people in the room, and like, all right, get your line. No, well, I didn't like that angle. Let's reset the lights. Don't move. Let's reset the lights.
Stay hard.
Stay hard. I hear they I would listen to Howard Stern, and you have like gay porn stars on, and they would talk about how
One day.
they would talk about how they would inject their dick with some steroid or something, or like
Sure.
liquid Viagra or whatever that shit
I'd
is.
literally never put a needle anywhere near my dick. Isn't it crazy how like
Can you imagine?
tough, like the different scales of toughness? That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Put a needle in your dick.
That's insane.
I mean, that's your job.
People put things in their dick.
Sounding.
for
That's called
pleasure.
sounding.
People are wired different.
That sounds like it hurts.
I skeeves me out to the point that like my whole body shudders. I don't like it.
It's terrifying.
But like
I don't like that at all.
Ugh.
No, that's too much.
that's not even torture. That's like a thing people choose to do. It's crazy.
To each their own, I guess.
I would rather kill myself than do that.
Yeah, probably not on my to-do
You'd
list
rather kill
anytime.
yourself than shove a tube down your
Yeah.
dick? What about like a catheter?
Ugh.
A A catheter is
Nah, I feel
terrifying.
like I could do a catheter. I've never had a catheter, but the idea of a catheter, I'm like, this just sounds convenient. Like, I don't got to pee every like
But imagine
5
them
minutes
taking
now.
it out.
I feel like it would be like taking out like stitches, just like it would feel weird.
But it's
Like,
and
would
then
it
and then
hurt?
that first piss when you have to use your dick again and piss.
I feel
and
like
it
I would have a
burns.
giant fucking like on my dick, and I could just pee like super.
You'd be
clear.
loose.
Yeah, man.
Can you imagine someone who sounds a lot and
I've
they have
never
a
had
loose
a
dick hole?
catheter.
Stop.
Loose urethra. Can you imagine that?
I'd literally kill myself.
It's loose.
Urethra prolapse.
I'd
I knew a
fucking
guy-
kill
That's
myself.
what
I knew a guy, the contractor I used to work for, had a
I hate this.
the contractor I used to work for used to have a Prince Albert. You know what that is?
Yeah,
Yeah,
stop.
He used to have a Prince Albert. He used to have to pee sitting down
Wait, why do you have to pee sitting down?
because he didn't have the piercing anymore, and because he had the piercing and it was a big piercing, they'd punch a hole through your dick hole out the side. So therefore, when he pissed, if he pissed standing up, piss just sprays everywhere,
Fuck is wrong with people?
like a sprinkler. Isn't that crazy?
So it's through the side.
So like where the hole is, right? They put a needle in and then it goes out the side. So you have like almost like a nose ring, like this, and it's like this.
Fucking A.
Yeah, and it's like a big fucking like a piercing. So it's a big hole. So he has to piss. He has to
Ow!
piss sitting down
That'd be wild.
because I guess it
Just
doesn't close
pee and
up.
just be like,
Or maybe it fucking ripped. I don't know. I didn't ask about
that
the situation.
sounds awful.
We are defeated as a civilization.
And that's something though.
This yuga is coming to a close any day now.
Speaking of yuga, I was watching some videos online.
Pull it up. Praveen Mohan.
There's a temple in India.
In India.
India,
That's how he talks.
amazing.
Incredible.
Why would they hide such beautiful architecture?
Why?
Indian is almost like African. Not really. His accent is. I don't know what part of India he's from. But
I
no,
wonder if it's like the type of English he learned. You ever
Maybe.
like how there's the
He
like
learned
Chinese
English
dude
and
that learned English in Jamaica. So like that's like his brand of English. Like maybe he learned English in like an interesting area
That's
or
interesting.
something.
that'd
'Cause,
be-
yeah, it's
that'd be
a
really funny to play with.
it's a weird mix he's got.
That's really funny.
He almost sounds like he learned from Neil deGrasse Tyson or something.
What? But no, there's this temple in India. I don't know what it's called, but and I don't know how old it is, but it must be old. But there's a temple that's like built into this like, I don't know if it's built into this mountain, but it's like down and it's surrounded by water. There's water underneath. It's built on this creek or creek bed or spring on a spring,
As
and
most ancient sites are.
which
and
is incredible to think about.
they're originally springs that someone builds a mound over, someone builds a pyramid over, someone builds a bigger pyramid over that, and then people date the outside pyramid. They go, "Oh, it's 2,000 years ago." And so, no, go inside. Let's date the small one.
It's old as fuck.
Oh, shit.
But there's this temple to Vishnu,
Why do we know that?
and
Fucking doctors are out in the field with pickaxes. They don't know.
yeah,
Fucking stupid.
there's 4 pillars in the base of this structure, right? That hold the whole thing up.
This is anime shit.
3 pillars are broken, and
There's 4 yugas.
there's mythology that when
Chapters
that
of
last
time.
pillar breaks and the temple falls, the world is supposed to end because each pillar represents each yuga, and we are in the 4th and final yuga before the end of the world.
The same way we're in the 5th sun, we're in the 4th yuga, we're in the 4th age of man by the Greeks. All these different chapters of time. It's crazy.
And it's all gay, and that's what we got to take away
And
from it.
Alien versus Predator had it all figured out. When's
Bro!
the last time you watched that movie?
Bro, it's so fucking good.
It literally talks about all the shit we like. It's so funny.
Alien vs Predator is crazy.
Now I gotta go watch it.
Whoever the director was, I don't even know who directed it, but he was on some Ancient Alien shit.
Oh yeah.
It's better than any. The first Predator is amazing. Don't get me wrong, but
I
like
gotta watch that.
I haven't seen it.
Really?
I never got into the Predators. I watched like the Alien franchise.
I don't know most of Arnold movies.
Dude, I fucking love Arnold.
Really?
Dude,
No.
Arnold out in the fucking
Dude,
jungle
no.
fighting a predator.
The Predator.
Dude, it's so fucking cool.
Is that the one where he says "Get to the chopper"? Or is that
Possibly.
Commando?
I'm thinking Commando.
I've seen Commando. Commando's
I
great.
think it's Commando. He says get to the chopper.
I used to love Commando.
You might say it in that one too, though.
Those
Doubles
movies are just like advertisements. Like, look how strong this man is.
Dude,
Look at him.
The entire
Look at him.
cast
He's lifting
of,
a car.
The entire cast of Predator, bro, is just fucking jacked dudes.
Really?
They made jokes about it in fucking Sonny Macwood all the time.
The golden era of roids, probably.
Yeah, dude.
Not saying anything about Arnold, but just like a dude in a fucking backup in a movie to hold a gun or whatever.
Yeah.
It's on all the fucking gear, I'm sure.
Arnold was on roids, right?
At some point, yeah, but I'm not. I know people get off on that dude. I'm sure there are people like he didn't start taking supplements like that until after Predator. Like I don't know nothing about nothing.
Pretty sure.
I don't give a fuck.
I think that was the thing, but I don't remember that.
Pretty
The only thing I
good.
remember from that movie
Man's
was
cut.
him talking about coming.
Man looks good. Man's got a
There
chest.
wasn't, like,
How do
the
you get a
rules
chest
about
like
that.
How do you get a chest like that?
Dude,
What is that?
lots and lots of time in the gym.
That's crazy.
Yeah, those dudes are.
You get those
nuts.
shoulders that are just like balls. You get like bowling balls on your shoulders.
I really wish
Every, like,
he
knot-
could, like, speak well and be like, oh, dude, if you could be Superman, I'd be so happy. But it's funny, though. Like, you see, like, Lou Ferrigno or something next to him, and it's like, oh, Arnold, you're kind of tiny.
Yeah, Lou was nice when he came up. I remember because he's like a young buck in that movie. His dad's weird.
Lou Ferrigno's dad?
Yeah.
You play Hulk.
Yeah.
Giant motherfucker.
You talk about an advertisement for being strong. Yeah, it's literally like, look at these feats of strength this man's doing.
Oh.
Lou Ferrigno.
He yanks the phone booth.
Jesus Christ. Look at that. Look at that.
Obviously not on this scale, but
How the fuck you get legs like that? Like, what is that?
continuously tearing your muscle.
Oh
Keeps
my-
building back
Oh
up
my
bigger and
God.
bigger.
Look at the trap. Look at that. The man, he's got a football. He's got a football harness on.
a what?
I don't fucking know. Hell, shoulder pads. He's got shoulder pads on. Harness.
Built in, though.
Harness. Horse.
It
Horse.
literally
The
looks
horse
like
collar.
he has implants.
Got a horse
A
collar.
little
on.
horse chest.
Little horse. God. Jesus.
Couple guys looking at dudes.
That's what I want. That's what I want to look like one day.
It's
That's
so
crazy.
funny, like,
Look at that fucking nose.
the amount of work and just, like, the food. Like, people always think about just, like, the lifting and everything, but just, like, the amount of time out of the gym that, like, takes to get that big is fucking gross. Like, that
Arnold
level
looks-
of commitment and, like, the amount of food and fucking shit they have to
They
eat.
say sometimes how they're not even hungry and they're just like
Yeah.
piling food in
Force
because they
feeding
need like
themselves.
that amount of fuel.
Who's the black guy?
Ronnie Coleman, racist.
He's a racist?
You're a
Oh,
racist.
you're a racist.
There's more than one black
Look at him.
bodybuilder.
Oh, the black guy. The dude. The
I
fucking
knew who you
man.
meant.
Look at
but
this.
I also know you to be a racist.
That's terrifying.
yeah.
His back is fucking amazing.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane that someone can get like that. Like the fuck.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we're
They're
a
not
fucking
even the biggest.
You know what you look
anymore.
like? He looks
we're a
like those.
crazy species, man.
Do you remember those remember those rubber balls with the net over them and you'd squeeze them and all the little balls would come out?
Yeah, I know what you're
That's
talking
what
about.
that's what his shoulders look like.
Yeah, bodybuilding's fucking different now. They're just getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
It's terrifying. Is he dead?
Yeah.
Do these people die?
Schwarzenegger's
From this
still alive. Lou Ferrigno dead?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I was thinking earlier because I was watching a highlight of Kane and Brock, and I was thinking about like because we were talking the other day about how fucking big Frank Mir was, and I'm like, damn, and Brock Lesnar makes that Frank Mir not look big. You know, like
Look tiny.
Brock Lesnar's so goddamn big to move like that. Like obviously he's not like
He's quick, right?
he's not like
Oh,
light on
yeah.
his feet in boxing, but I mean like his shot
Just
is
the
so
wrestling so fast.
he fucking carries people across the cage and like he just does it, and you're like, It's fucking 265 pounds. Like,
That's like the way he lifts a 265 plus pound person.
he's not there. He
and
just
like
it picks him up the way I pick my cat up. Like,
He
he
just
just
does it.
scoop. Frank Mir's gigantic.
terrifying.
Shane Carwin's gigantic.
And he just picks these people up.
Well,
That's funny.
handstand.
Do you think a
walks
lot
up
of
the
that-
stairs? He's a fucking freak.
I wonder how much of that is like, like crazy strength, but is wrestling skill like where you can like
Oh, he's one of like the most
We're just-
decorated heavyweight wrestlers
He's
ever.
a phenomenal.
where you could just
athlete.
fuck with people's weight, where like you could just tell they're like,
yeah, but
oh,
he's doing it to a lot of other people
Yeah.
that also know how to wrestle
Yeah.
and shit. Frank Mir's one of the best jiu-jitsu people of heavyweight history.
yeah. Yoel Romero's fucking cut. That dude's scary.
Yeah.
I was watching some.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
I was watching highlights of him wrestling,
Yeah.
like in the Olympics, where some dude, like some Russian dude, handled him. And the thing was like, it was all MMA people talking like, damn, it was so weird to see UL get like treated like that.
Tossed around.
Where like most times in the cage, people are kind of like backing up from him. This dude was on his ass and just fucking like drag. I don't know how wrestling works in like that sense, but like took him outside the ring or whatever and just kept scoring on him.
Yeah.
He all didn't look like he had a shot in hell against him. It was weird.
I think I was watching Rogan where they were talking about like he went to the doctor or some shit and like his cornea is like thicker. Or,
Yeah,
like,
when the
like
doctor
his
calls,
like
he's like, "Where did you find this guy?"
yeah, his like tendons are thicker. Or,
Yeah.
like something in his head.
Jeez.
Marvin Hagler had that. Yoel had the thing in his eyes, but Marvin Hagler had muscles on his temples.
How?
Like, I don't know how, but he had like
Just
I
squints
work
a
on
lot
my
or
fucking.
something?
I
For
work
real.
on my fucking face.
like this right here. He had like muscle there, and
Like an impact thing, or
I don't know, but
he
they
was
were
probably using that rubber thing you put in your mouth.
yeah, that would probably help with your temples.
because you're squinting.
Well, you are squinting. That has nothing to do with the chewing that you're doing. You could just be squinting.
Yeah, but if it's getting hard, you'd squint.
Said Rogan. You see, he had the dude that was like disclosing all that alien shit a couple months ago.
I saw the high. I didn't watch any of them. I saw they popped up though.
I saw the one YouTube clip that they give me because fucking Spotify is dumb and shit. But like,
Spotify's great. But go ahead.
you were complaining about it last week.
What'd I say about it? I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I remember we called something gay.
Yeah.
gonna fuck up the sponsorship, bro.
They're gonna pull us.
You're gonna pull us down off
You
Spotify.
can find us wherever you find podcasts, except for Spotify. Don't want to get into it again. Legally, we can't talk about it. Actually,
Legally not allowed to.
no. But
We're using blue screens now. Fuck green.
I half want to listen to the episode, but dude's talking about like
Disclosure.
yeah, he said that like there was one. He couldn't say if it was the first craft or not, but he said like one of the first landed in Italy during like Mussolini's time. And he called Germany to be like, is this one of your fucking things? Because, you know, they're making new shit and fucking around.
Wow. So that's how.
Germany rolls up and is like, no, it's not ours, but we'd love to like help you look at it or whatever. And Mussolini's like, yeah, sure.
I don't care.
Italians don't know science yet. And
They're still perfecting concrete.
yeah, they stoned Da Vinci to death.
You see on the float.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's how the Germans were like. And the dude was saying how it was like the classic, like if you put two dinner plates, like saucer types together, so it's like a disc but like raised up in the center. He said it was that type, but when it landed or crashed, it like the bottom half kind of broke off, so leaving it almost looking like a bell, like it was just kind of the top half, but not the bottom.
Is that why they made
bubble.
the bell?
That was my. He didn't say
Shut-
that, but that was my
Oh,
thought. Where I'm like,
wow.
because it is such a dumb construction of like, why would it be
Yeah.
a bell?
Yeah.
But if they were like, oh, that they didn't realize it was a saucer thing at first, and they thought it was a bell. You ever see that video?
No, what bell?
The Nazis have like a UFO that's like a bell.
Who knows if it's real? Is it real?
I don't know.
It is until it's proven wrong.
Yeah.
Innocent until proven guilty. That's the
I say.
That's the policy I live by. Nah, that's fucked up. I was gonna say something else about that. I can't remember. Oh, What is he? He's a whistleblower?
Yeah, and he was saying how, like, there's some thing he has to go to, like, tell them, some government agency, he, like, tells them, he puts in, like, a submission for what he wants to disclose, and then they get back to him and, like, tell him what he can and can't say. I didn't really understand. I was, like, doing shit while I was listening to it, but...
Because I hear... I don't know if it was Stephen Greer or if it was Bob Lazar, Dr. Stephen Greer.
Dr. Bob Lazar.
Yeah. But one of them was saying that too, where they would have a bunch of documents and the government would be like, okay, release this. That's fine. But it's like, no, if I have all of them, why can't I just like send them all out? Which makes me wonder, like, how many of these people are just government plants that are like, yeah, start spreading that. Like, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Spread that shit.
So I want to watch more of it to
While
get
we're over
a better
here.
sense of them.
Yeah. Or are they slow slow feeding like the UFO thing to everybody now? Where they're like, no, it's real. So then when they do drop it or they do the next false flag.
It's gonna be a false flag. It's crazy.
That's what's gonna happen.
With a UFO?
Yeah. What they're saying is, this is what they're saying. With there's gonna be like a 9/11 type attack, apparently, is what people are saying. This is all a legend. I'm not saying this.
This is all a legend.
This is all
Did you
alleged.
say alleged or a legend?
This is all allegedly. This is
Okay.
what's
Oh,
happening.
a legend.
Yeah.
I heard a legend.
Yeah,
like,
This is
the
all
ancestors have prosophied
Yes.
or some
Yes.
shit.
A legend.
Telling it around a campfire.
Yes. No, what they're saying,
Legend
allegedly.
has it.
You can say anything if you say allegedly.
In that case,
Allegedly. The next false flag is going to be a UFO attack that are going to be run by us because we possess the UFOs from when all these past crashes and the Nazis and all this shit, we figured everything out. So that's why...
he did say that the main purpose of it has been backwards engineering.
Yes, reverse engineering.
Reverse engineering, yes. I thought backwards compatible.
Yeah.
Reverse
But-
engineering.
Yeah, so ever since like Roswell and these crashes and like all the ancient ones they talk about we find and shit like that, they've been reverse engineering all these. So we have the craft, we know how to fly them. All these UFO sightings have been us or Inner Earth, Hollow Earth,
Not
whatever you
all.
wanna talk about. Not all of them, but some of them. So we've perfected this technology to where there's going to be a false flag that the UFOs are going to attack.
And it's not a perfect
And-
replica of a UFO, but it's a perfect replica in the sense that like we can present as a UFO.
That what's been
It's
in the
mo-
movies and the media and
It's
shit like that.
advanced enough that we can present it. Like we can't probably get to another
Yeah.
star system or whatever with them, but we can
We
move
can
faster
fuck
than
around with
anything
them.
been seen move before.
There's going to be a UFO attack. People are going to die. It's going to be fucked up. And the governments of the world are going to go, okay, why are we all fighting? The Israel-Palestine
Let's
war's
give the
over.
Jews more land.
Yeah. Why are we all fighting? We got to get together under one government, Nick, to fight the extraterrestrial threat. So now and then from that moment on, we'll be under one government. The new world order will be born, and all this other bullshit.
It's like
And-
the same thing that all the like hippies say in a nice way, where it's like if there was an alien threat, or the Reagan thing, like if there was an alien threat, we'd forget all our differences and we'd work together. It's like that, but the villainous version
what
of
they're
like
saying.
we used against us. Be like, oh well, we'll put you together.
And if not the whole government thing, it's at least going to allow more money, more tax money to be sent into the black budget. To build like to work on that shit and to build more underground bases and more shit like that.
You know, if this happens, you're going to get shot in the head, and this is going to get deleted, right?
Probably.
well, they're gonna have to come for Dr. Greer. They're gonna have to come for
There'll
Billy,
be a chain of
Billy Graham.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Billy Graham a doctor? Or
Billy
no,
Carson.
Billy Carson. Yeah, sorry. Billy Graham's an artist. I always do that.
I think he's a Dr. Billy Carson.
Right?
I'm gonna call him that.
If he's not, he's an honorary one.
He's an honorary one.
His
Sir, I
channel's
honor
kinda-
you.
His channel's kind of weird.
It's varied. I think he kind of does an interview with whoever to get like the most amount of coverage possible. Like he's just talking to whoever. 'Cause he was on with some weird dude, but has a big reach.
Yeah, he was talking about like sex and shit.
Yes.
Some like big titty girl next to him.
Yes.
Big booty girl. It was weird.
But then, like, in between, he's like, but Thoth.
Yeah, but Thoth and the Emerald Tablets talked about sex, and it's like, oh my god,
Yeah.
this is how you do it. Watch my wife, our OnlyFans. Good for him though. Fuck him.
I bet there's hieroglyphs of sex. They have,
Oh,
like, there's, like, rules for everything.
There's like big dick African statues.
Yeah, but those are, like, fertility statues. Those aren't, like, storytelling. I'm talking about, like, I wonder if there's, like,
This dick tells a story.
like, they have, there's, like, a system
carved
for
up the
everything,
penis.
you know?
Yeah.
Like, the burial, the death, and everything.
Yeah.
Like, for sex, I wonder if they're, like,
This is how you do it.
wrap your penis in the goat skin. Like,
Missionary.
Ugh.
yeah, crazy.
Oh, for like pleasurable sex.
If they were allowed to.
Yeah.
I
Wrapping
imagine
goat
they
skin.
were. What was
Well,
it? Isn't that the thing?
like
Like,
goat
a lamb
intest-
stomach or something?
Yeah, like
Drape.
intestines or something.
Yeah.
Drape your penis in goat skin.
Imagine just getting it like a day old or like cold.
You'd
Ooh,
think they
a
would way
cold
more be
goat
going
skin.
with pulling out. Which, as
I
we
don't know.
learned last
Yeah.
episode.
Were they even using? They were using those to prevent.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah, they found like the world's first, like, oldest condom or whatever. That's what it is.
You know, when I was a kid, I always thought condoms. I thought about this the other day.
This should be.
When I was a kid, I always thought like, I thought condoms because I was like, it was like, there's no way it just rolls on. It would fall off, obviously. So obviously there has to be. It has to come with two straps that you put your legs in, and then there's a strap that goes around the back and it holds the condom onto your penis. That's what I thought condoms were.
Pants?
How old
Not,
were you?
With
not
a dick?
Not pants.
When
not
was
pants.
this?
Almost like a
A jog strap?
much like a jock strap that would hold.
You thought you were putting on a strap on, but the strap on was just the.
it was a covering for your penis.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
Wow.
That's what I thought a condom was. I thought there was no way it would just roll on and stay there.
Really?
Yeah, when I was a kid.
I agree that there's like some
And that's something?
trepidation and thinking like, I don't know if
I was
this
like,
is going
there
to work.
I was like, there has to be something. Obviously not at the time when I was then using them. You didn't figure it out, but
Figured out to not use them.
Imagine going to the Walgreens and buying them. It's like, where's the rest of it?
is there a? This is it, huh?
All right.
The leg straps are in the package.
I need the starter kit. This is, I think, is just like the.
Is this the refill?
This is like the booster. I need the starter deck version.
Yeah, isn't that interesting? I don't know.
It really is, Mark.
Fascinating.
There was a condom one time. Me and my mom were at Target, and
Wow.
like there was a one condom, like mixed into like it was like back to school shopping, and there was one. So I picked it up and was like joking, like yeah, what, like so crazy, and I was like, I kept throwing it in the cart, joking about like I'm gonna buy it. She's like, yeah, that'll be good, Zach. Like. Me and my son buying like that'll make sense. So then she flipped it on me because I kept laughing. She's like, "No, good, we'll buy it." Like, it'll be funny to see the look on her face and thinking what you're gonna do with it. And I was like, so then I didn't want her to buy it. So then she bought it to embarrass me. And then I got home and me and Nico blew it up and laughed for about.
She bought it.
Yeah, to fuck with me because we had a lady at the checkout.
Wow.
She's like, "Oh no, you want it so bad? Let's get it." I was like, "No, Mama, stop."
I'm just kidding.
So then Nico came over and we blew it up. And we're like, "What is this thing?"
The appropriate thing to do. With
Yeah,
That's fucking crazy.
it's crazy. At that same time, people were like fingering, and I was just like, "What the fuck?" We were fully getting sucked off, and I was like, "This thing's goofy as hell."
It's crazy. That's funny.
Good times. Good times.
Look up, see Lou Ferrigno.
Lou Ferrigno. U.S. Congressman George Santos reportedly spent campaign funds on OnlyFans.
Yeah, I keep seeing pictures of this guy. I didn't know what he did till just now. He's hideous.
It
Real
was founded by the
fat
House
body.
Ethics Committee.
Have you
Voted.
seen most
voted my-
politicians?
True, but he's got like he's more like odd than he is ugly. Like his dimensions, his proportions are just very unseemly.
Probably a new fat. Hasn't like settled
Exactly.
himself yet.
It's exactly
Investigations found that Santos submitted his honeymoon, spa trips, OnlyFans, and Botox appointments as campaign
Botox, there you go.
expenditures.
You know, everyone's got to be doing this because they have to think
Politicians don't get paid a lot of money.
But they have to be like.
That's
So
why
the-
he's using the.
That's
other
why they
funds.
line their pockets with corporations.
What's what I'm saying? Like, everyone's doing this because there has to be some level of, like, security and thinking, like, oh, I'll get away with this. No, it's not like all these people are so bold to pull off, like, a heist or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, everyone's just like, oh, this is the thing, and then they bust someone every once in a while.
I wonder
like,
if it's-
oh, got him. It's like, no, everyone's doing that. It's
I
like
wonder
the
if
Epstein Island thing. There's 12 more islands.
I was going to say, I wonder if it's like I was watching some podcast where some guy was talking about the cartel and how they traffic drugs across the border. And, like, they'll send 5 trucks, but they'll let Border Patrol know about one of them. Because one of them's...
Right.
Because Border Patrol's got to eat.
Then
gotta
they go, hey, we got
Hey.
our bus for the day.
Exactly. Hey,
Pack it up.
don't worry about it. Hey, we're good. We got it. We met our quota. So I wonder if it's like this guy. I wonder if, like, all of them are doing it. But they're like, hey, he's the new guy.
Hey,
Fuck him.
Tubby.
Hey, you're going to have to take one for the team, bud.
Botox isn't going to
Yeah.
fix
Yeah.
all of that.
Exactly.
What the fuck was he Botoxing? I feel like my face is getting puffy. Yeah, the rest of you is too.
He's Botoxing my balls.
Chappelle style.
Yeah. Would you suck balls? No. Would you
Do you
suck,
suck
these balls?
And real hard. Gangster faces tattooed on.
Here we go. This is good for us. Studies find eating pasta does not lead to weight gain.
What kind of dumbass study was that?
You know what I've found in life?
Regular-
Study and survey doesn't mean anything. Because what the... you could fucking ask 12
It's a
people on the
study.
street and be like, yeah, we took a poll.
A comprehensive study by scientists Lisa
Empty
Sanders
words.
and Joanne Salvin
No
not
science.
doctor.
reveals that regular pasta consumption isn't associated with increased body weight. Despite its reputation as a refined carb, pasta is rich in nutrients and can contribute to weight management when part of a balanced diet. This aligns with earlier...
people who work out have known for years that you can have pasta. People that don't work out have known for years that pasta leads to weight gain.
This aligns with an earlier Italian study showing pasta enters...
Okay.
Pasta,
Italian study. Stop.
It's them
You
trying
hear
to...
yourself?
it's them trying
Italian
to,
study.
It's them trying to make more money. The pasta's fine. Just keep buying it.
Yeah.
Notably,
And
protein...
not the best scientists, again.
Portion control and cooking methods, like achieving el dente, play a key role in optimizing pasta's nutritional benefits.
It's like anything else. There's that study about how burgers are bad for you, and then it's like, oh, did you take into account how when people have burgers, they also have sodas and fries?
Which is
like,
interesting.
Oh, it's like, is it the pasta, or is it also like the pound of Parmesan cheese you put on it, and the red
loaf of
sauce,
bread
and the
you
loaf of bread, and
Like,
the box of wine you drank
Statistically,
with
pasta
it?
eaters, pasta eaters having a smaller BMI. How about that?
I don't
I
believe
love-
that shit
I love
at
Pasta
all.
eaters. So what do you...
Everybody-
If you
Everybody's a
come over to
pasta
my
eater.
house and I feed you pasta every day for a week, I guarantee you're gonna fucking gain some weight. Like that's just a fact. Like
If you ain't working
if you
hard...
if you eat it casually, sure you're not gonna gain weight. If you eat
Yeah.
a chocolate bar casually, you're not gonna gain
Casually,
fucking weight.
yeah.
But if you eat that shit every day, you're
you
gonna
bake
gain
12
fucking
cookies
weight.
at 9:30 at night and eat all of them. Yeah, you're going to gain...
You're
Hey,
gonna
fuck
get
you,
sick.
asshole.
You're gonna get sick.
Fuck you.
I did the same thing.
You're gonna get
It
sick.
was crazy.
No
we sent each
regrets.
other matching oven pictures.
I'm baking cookies.
Bring that up.
Baking this up. That's funny. The newest, one of the Rick and Morty episodes we watched. Do you care? No. No. The one that they did this one fucking episode where there's a universe where this planet where people who kill themselves, their insides turn into the best tasting spaghetti.
Mm. Pretty cool.
It was fucking rough.
So he's just convincing people to kill themselves.
That's what the
eating.
that's
their
what the president of
insides.
the world did. They started like there was like ads to like it was like everything was depressing. They dyed their son like institutional gray. So everything was just fucking upsetting and depressing.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, it was a wild episode. It was a lot. It was a lot to deal with.
Their episodes sometimes are too much. Like, you got to be in a mood for it, you know what I mean? Otherwise, it's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm signing up for.
That show on Paramount that Nathan
Crisis?
Fielder...
Or- no.
Curse. It's like an actual show, like scripted. It's not like him fucking with people. But it is so intensely cringy. It's 2 episodes in, and you just sit there and you watch it, and you're like, God, just fucking like,
I still gotta watch it.
It's like work.
I love that shit. It's intense.
It's I'm literally like tired and like of like, but like the way you get
takes it out of
tired.
you.
It's like the way you're tired after like an interview or something, where you just kind of like the release after, and you're like, holy shit, I'm tired. Like it hits me all at once.
I would get that with Curb sometimes.
Like the divorce episodes.
Just like some of the situations he'd put himself in where I'm like, oh, motherfucker. Like, why are you doing that? Like, what are you doing?
I don't get to that level. I know what you mean to some extent, but no, this is. They also, I don't want to spoil it because the shock value is great, but like, they fucking hit you with a couple things out of left field that both I'm like, whoa, like what the fuck?
It's a scripted show?
Yeah, it's like a regular show. Yeah.
That he just built his cringe into?
Yeah.
Isn't that disgusting to think about? Like a man who did like the
Nathan For You in rehearsal.
yeah, like the rehearsal, like someone who prepped that much. Now he could just full blown make the script of like, okay,
Yeah,
I don't have
think
to
he
work.
co-directs.
I don't have to worry about what they're gonna say because I know what they're gonna say.
That sounds awful.
His
crazy.
fucking blueprints for conversations was the
The
craziest.
flow charts.
It was that was amazing.
I was a big fan of that.
He said this.
I had similar ideas. If I had that app, I probably would have gone through.
That's disgusting.
Just crazy that fucking show was.
See, I thought about it like a 100-sided die instead of thinking of it like a flow chart. It's better.
Yeah. Life's a funny fucking thing. And we've been at an hour, people. So keep it smooth. Keep it nice.
Listen to
Come back
slow
now.
jams.
Come back next week for another Stone Day podcast. And ladies and gentlemen, you guys take care. Chicka chicka.
Yes.